What's going on, everyone? So today is a huge game for the Lakers. The Lakers take on the 76ers. Lakers are coming off of a huge road win against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is game 2 of a 4-game road trip. After this game, we play the Detroit Pistons, right? I really love that we beat the Cavs in Cleveland. I love that in the fashion in which we beat Cleveland, right? It was a very team effort. Everyone got involved. Even in a game where LeBron didn't play his best game, we really rallied together. It was that up and flow game of runs. Lakers stuck with it, ended up pulling it out, locking down in the fourth quarter, getting the win. I love that game, especially for a team that has not been very good this year on the road games, right? They have only won 3 road games, although 2 of those 3 have been relatively notable. Right, you beat the Phoenix Suns with Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant, and then you beat the Portland Trailblazers, which again, nothing really to write home about. But I really like the Cavs one because not only are the Cavs good, but it wasn't an in-season tournament game, which the Lakers have elevated their level of play for. Now you're playing the Sixers, who have been very good this year. They are currently sitting at 11-5 on the season. They are the 4th seed currently in the Eastern Conference. They were the 1 seed at one point, but they've had a very good season thus far, especially after losing James Harden. Guys have really stepped up. Tyrese Maxey has been an absolute menace. Obviously, Joel Embiid, all that stuff. Like, this is going to be a very crucial game, right? Because this game is our first matchup against a real contender with guys, right? Like, Phoenix, absolutely, but again, they didn't have Devin Booker. We'll see how that future matchup goes. Right? Like, you can make an argument either way. And the Phoenix Suns were kind of in shambles when we played them. Now Phoenix has kind of turned it around a little bit. Right? This is a matchup on the road in Philadelphia against a Sixers team that has been very good this year and could easily be the team that represents the Eastern Conference, right? I personally don't think so. I still think the Celtics and the Bucks are ahead of them, but I don't think anyone would be surprised with Joel Embiid in the way Tyrese Maxey's playing. We need Anthony Davis to be Anthony Davis this game. And he's gonna have his hands full because, one, Joel Embiid probably has the best whistle in all of the NBA, right? I mean, seriously, this guy, if he doesn't make a shot, he's going to the foul line to shoot free throws. It's crazy how much this guy just gets a whistle. Like, he had 22 free throws the other day or something like that, something crazy like that. It's just, again, he's every year he's up there as one of the highest free throw takers year in and year out. So we're going to have to do a good job of defending without fouling. But Anthony Davis is going to have to match him. He is, right? Like, if Joel Embiid goes off for 30, Anthony Davis is going to have to be in that 27 to 30 range, right? He's going to have to rebound. He's going to have to defend. He's going to have his work cut out for him. We're going to need him to stay aggressive, be physical, do the things that we need him to do to go and pull out this win. I genuinely believe the Lakers go as far as Anthony Davis goes this game. I mean, in general, throughout the course of the season, I think we go as far as Anthony Davis takes us. But I think if Anthony Davis shows up, we're going to be in this game and we're going to have an opportunity to win this. I like this matchup a lot if Anthony Davis shows up. If Anthony Davis doesn't show up, then I could see the Sixers completely running us out the gym. I do have concerns with our defense because the Sixers can get hot and cook and put up numbers, right? Like, this is very likely going to be a high-scoring affair. And we're going to need the Lakers to do their part. We're going to need the Lakers to try to lock down. Hopefully, we get Cam Reddish back. We'll see. There's no word on that, at least at the time of recording this video. But I'm sure as we move closer to the game that we will get some sort of news about Cam Reddish. If he could come back, that'd be nice. Jared Vanderbilt still a ways away. Gabe Vincent still a ways away. Rui Hachimura is still at least a week and a half, 2 weeks away. So we still have time from that. But we need everybody to show up, right? Like, again, what was so notable about that Cavs game was that everybody showed up. We had 7 guys in double figures. We were a Torian Prince 3 away from having 8 guys in double figures. Great team effort. Great team opportunity, right? Like, we rebound well. Got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball, right? 18 turnovers. If we commit 18 turnovers against Philly, we're probably losing that game. Got to take care of the basketball. But I love that the ball was moving. 34 assists in that Cavs game. Lakers are 10th in assists, right? Like, and whenever we go and have a 28 to 30 assist game, we win those games. And because we usually have 5, 6, 7, 8 guys in double figures. And when that happens, good results happen. But when we over dribble and we're careless with the basketball and we're running the shot clock down and we're taking bailout threes that aren't good wide open shots, then you end up having the results that we have seen where we're down 20 at the end of the first quarter, right? I love the Cleveland game where the entirety of the game, we were there. We were there, right? I didn't like that we kind of let them run away a little bit at the end of the first, but it wasn't like anything crazy. We were down 5 at the end of the first. But to go from, we were up, 8, I believe, to all of a sudden being down 8 and then ended up closing it being down 5, that I didn't really like. But by halftime, it was a 1-point game. And then going into the fourth, it was a 1-point game. And then we locked down in the fourth quarter like we do. Best team in the fourth quarter and did our job, handled business. And so I need to see something similar against this Philly game. Guys are going to have to step up. Guys are going to have to hit shots. We're going to need D'Lo and Reeves and Wood and these guys to really, really knock down shots. Christie, we need him to hit the open shot. I really hope we get Reddish back because then we could throw Reddish on Tyrese Maxey, put some size, some length, just make things difficult, right? Because Maxey is a guy that has been just, again, lights out, really, really shooting well. So that would be really nice. But outside of that, I mean, we gotta prepare for Philly to come out blazing. We gotta prepare for Philly and their role guys to step up and look to win this game. This is not going to be an easy game for the Lakers. No, it should, nor it should be. I mean, I would love for the Lakers to go in there and just smack them by 20. Like, that would be fantastic. But the reality is, it's probably not happening. This is probably going to be a grind out, back and forth. You know, Philly's up 10, Lakers are up 7. Now it's a 3-point swing, 15 lead change. It's probably going to be one of those games. But Lakers have to stay locked in, focused, high energy. Philly has depth, they have size, they have everything that they need to make things difficult for the Lakers. They have guys that can absolutely get hot from 3-point range. So we have to be locked in, we have to be focused, and we have to be ready. Otherwise, like I said, Philly's just going to run through us. This is our first real test. On the road against one of the better teams in the league. Right? They're healthy. I know that they're missing Kelly Oubre, but that doesn't translate to Rui, Vando. There's no excuse for the Sixers. Right? And don't get me wrong, Oubre has been very good for them. But still, it's not the same thing as what we've seen from all the other guys that we need. And you're missing 3 of our 4 top defenders. But still, the Lakers, you got to figure it out, just like you did in the Cleveland game. And we figured it out playing team basketball. We figured it out by having the team come together, guys stepping up, guys hitting shots, sharing and moving the basketball. That's how you're going to win, right? LeBron, I love that LeBron had a bad game by his standards. I mean, no, his bad games are still ridiculous. He still had 22, 6 and 6 for a bad game. But LeBron had a bad game for his standards, shooting the basketball. But he found other ways to impact the game. I mean, he had some great defensive sequences, huge defensive sequences. But I love that we didn't need LeBron to go give us 40 to win that game against Cleveland. Right? We were able to have a modest LeBron and go and get that W. Right? Anthony Davis stepped up in the fourth quarter. right? LeBron's been the best fourth quarter player thus far this year, right? So we were needing him and counting on him and expecting him to kind of pick up where he's left off every fourth quarter. And he had his struggles. But again, Reeves and AD especially, because AD had 10 points in the fourth. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need a team effort. I hope we have a good game plan. I hope we're ready to throw bodies at Joel Embiid. I have my concerns. I know a lot of people are gonna be screaming to have Jackson Hayes and all that stuff. I have my concerns with Jackson Hayes on Joel Embiid because, again, Joel Embiid is one of the league leaders every year in free throw attempts. And Jackson Hayes is not the most disciplined defender. He's a guy that I think Joel Embiid will absolutely abuse. And I could see getting a lot of free throws on Jackson Hayes. That doesn't mean you don't play him. That doesn't mean you don't, run Hayes with AD and stuff. But I hope that Darvin Ham is prepared for okay, Hayes is getting cooked. We got to get him out of there. Maybe see what Wood could do. It's going to be a collective effort, right? There's two big men that can absolutely dominate the Lakers, and that's Joel Embiid and Jokic. Or that should dominate, that are, it's amazing how some guys turn into superstar. Look at Sabonis, turns into Jokic for a night. That shouldn't be happening. But outside of the occasional big man, just for whatever reason, AD just getting abused, it's more likely than not that the only two are Joel Embiid and Jokic. Right? Well, here's our test against Joel Embiid. So we're going to have to lock down. I hope we have Reddish because that's just another sizable guy so that way we can kind of just have him and Christie and guys like that are better defensive guys. Just defend Maxey so we don't really have to worry about that. And then we can double Joel Embiid or whatever we got to do, figure it out from there. But this is it. It's go time. We got to get the job done. If we beat Philly, I think we at least go 3-1 on this road trip. Because then now we have Detroit, who they've lost 13 straight. They've been the worst team in the league. We should win that game. And then if we win that game, then there's 3 straight as far as this road trip goes. And then hopefully finish that road trip in OKC. And it'd be nice to get that way. If we could go 4-0 on this road trip, that would just be beautiful. I said I wanted at least 2-2. I said I'd be fine with 2-2. But I thought 3-1 was a home run. If we beat Philly, then I think we're at least 3-1, right? Because I think we beat Detroit, and then we'll see what happens with the Thunder. But it's going to be tough. Anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? Do you think we get this W? Do you think, it's not in the cards? What do you expect? What do you see? However you feel, let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.